In this video, we'll be hunting some half dollars. Of course, we'll be looking for any silver from 1970 or earlier, and we'll also be looking for any proofs, foreigns, heirs or varieties, NIFCs, or any other weird things we can find. I do this one box in front of me right here, and a second box right here, and I'll probably end up adding 2 more boxes onto this hunt to make it a 4-box hunt total. And I have checked for enders in these first 2 boxes, and no enders in box 2, but in box number 1, we do have an NIFC ender right here, just a 2009 Denver. And I also noticed that this roll right here and this roll right here look a little short, so maybe we got shorted a couple of coins. Either way, hopefully we'll get some finds to make up for that. Anyways, let's start the hunt, and I'll bring you in when we have our first find. Second roll of the box is going to have our first find, and of course it's an NIFC 2009 out of Philly. Roll 5 was our NIFC ender, which was a 2009 out of Denver. Roll 11, and we have the third NIFC of the box, and it is a 2005 from Denver. Roll 21, and I can't believe I missed this by the edge. But we have a 1964 90% silver. I just missed it by the edge. It's kind of brown toned on the edge. I guess that's how I missed it. It's really toned and kind of beat up. But it's a 1964, and I think, yeah, that's a Denver. It's just super toned, and that's how I missed it. Didn't see it by the edge, but we have 90% silver in the box. That is amazing. That was all for the first box, and the finds are pretty few and far between. Didn't get any finds in the second half of the box. Started off with a few NIFCs, but what really made the box great, we got a random 1964 90% silver half dollar that I did miss by the edge. It's just a dirty toned edge. I thought it was just a clad, but it was just a toned 90% silver 1964 Denver. That really made it a great box. Still happy with the box, even though there were barely any finds, just because we got that 90% silver. So now, let's move on to box number 2, and hopefully we can get some more silver. Roll 5 had the first couple of finds of box number 2, which were a couple of NIFCs, 2004 to Philly, and a little bit circulated, 2008 Denver. Roll 21 of the second box, and we're going to get the first variety of the hunt. We have a 1982P here, and when I flipped it over, I saw that there is no FG. We'll bring it under the scope real quick so you can see it a little closer. There's pretty much just those top right 2 parts of both the letters there, but the rest is completely gone from all angles. And even though those 2 little portions on the top right are there, I have showed it in previous videos, but the examples PCGS have on their website actually have that same 2 little parts, so this probably would qualify for a 1982P no FG. Pretty sure this is probably like the 3rd or 4th one I found ever, and it's in decent shape, probably in an AU condition, but still, 1982P no FG variety found. That's an awesome find. Roll 32, and before I show you what I just found a few rows back, I did get this 2012 Denver NIFC. It's really beat up, not going to keep it, that's why I didn't bring you in for it, but in this roll we got another NIFC, 2005 out of Philly. Roll 46, and we have yet another NIFC, and it is a 2002 out of Philly. Just 4 rolls left of the box. Hopefully we can get something good. That was all for box 2, and it was an okay box. I do have one more find that I did get in the last roll, just another NIFC, 2003 out of Denver. And in total, the box just had a few more NIFCs, with the best find of the box being this 1982P no FG, which is still a great find, but the box didn't have silver. That's alright. We do still have that 1964 we got out of box number 1, so it's still a pretty good hunt so far. I am going to add a couple more boxes onto this video, so I'll be back when I have 1 or more boxes to add on. Alright, I'm back, and I just picked up boxes 3 and 4 for the video, 2 more boxes to add to the hunt, and I did check both these boxes for enders. There are no enders in either box, so let's start the hunt on box number 3, and hopefully we can get some more silver. Roll 4, we have the first find of the 3rd box, and it's just an NIFC, a 2004 from Denver. Next roll, we have another NIFC, and this one's another one from 2004, but it's from Philly. Already on roll 40, we haven't had anything since those 2 NIFCs from the start, so it's been a super slow box, but in this roll, I did just get probably the best find of the box. And it's pretty beat up, pretty dirty and circulated, but it is a 1973 San Francisco proof. Didn't see it by the edge because it's not even shiny anymore. It's definitely been circulated for a really long time, but still, It is a proof found, and even though it's not in great shape, it's still a cool find. Roll 45, we have another NIFC. This time we have 2019 from Philly. That was all for the first box, and it was a pretty slow box overall. We just got 3 more NIFCs, and that pretty beat up 1973 San Francisco proof. But at least we did get a few finds for the box, although nothing great like silver or anything. So now, let's go on to box number 4, and hopefully we can get some silver in that box. Roll 13 is going to have the first find of the 4th box, and there is this one roll right here. Roll 19 looks a little bit short, so I'll update you on that if it's short a coin or not. But our first find of the 4th box is a 2012 Denver NIFC. Next roll, another NIFC. This one is 2004 from Philly. Roll 21, we have another find. First of all, for those of you who are wondering, roll 19 was short a coin, so I did lose 50 cents on that roll. Hopefully we can get something to make up for it in this box, but the find that I have right now is just a 2007 Denver NIFC. Next roll, another NIFC. This one is yet another 2004 Philly. Roll 30, yet another NIFC. This time we have 2005 from Philly. Roll 41 of the last box, and we have another NIFC. This one is 2007 from Denver. Roll 47, only 3 rolls left of the hunt, and we have the first DDO of all the boxes. And it is a 1977D DDO. Put it under the scope to show you the doubling. This one I look on the straight of the R, and as you can see there's a little bit of a split in the middle, and there also is a little bit of a splitting at the bottom of the S as well. And this one is in pretty average condition, probably just an AU, average circulated half dollar, but still, it's a DDO found, and that's a great find. 4th and last box has been hunted, so let's go over the finds. Totals for NIFCs, we ended up with 18 for the 4 boxes, which is a pretty decent amount. We had a couple of varieties in hunt as well. We had that 1982P, no FG we got earlier in the hunt, and right at the end we also got 1977D DDO, which is pretty cool. Only 1 proof for the hunt, and it's a pretty beat up one, just a 1973 San Francisco. Pretty dirty and circulated, but still, it's a pretty cool find. And lastly, the find of the hunt, we did get 1 random 90% silver, and I missed it by the edge as well. It's a 1964 out of Denver. Super toned, tarnished, dirty, whatever you want to call it, but still, it's 90% silver. Still an amazing find. And just because of that, that was the only good find of the hunt, but still, it was definitely a fun 4-box half dollar hunt.